All right, let's see here. We've got Trickster, Buccaneer, Berserker, Luminous Rebuke, Land War Elves. Lots of really good pack one pick ones here. I'm just going to take the rare though, because you know me. I like to play with the rares if it's a decent rare. Your final boss had Hyphae, Trickster, Cure, and Sphinx. Yeah, isn't that super frustrating when you're just like, dude, how did you get that busted of a deck, right? So we could take Angel of Finality here and go white-blue. I think white-blue's been pretty good. This card just wins games, though. So blue-red doesn't usually come together very often. But we're not necessarily in a lane yet. So I think I'm just going to take this Maw of Flames. But I could see taking the Angel of Finality just because I have a preference for white-blue. And white-blue flyers, like starting with 2 flyers, it's pretty decent. Especially if you could pick up an eagle. I've been drafting a lot of red. And it's been kind of hit and miss. I think my one best of one trophy was not in red. Okay, there's Whelp here. There's also Terror. We're ending up in blue-red spells. Terror could be the right option. I've liked the Whelp. I know some people don't like the Windrake that pings, but I feel like it's been doing okay. Also have the Anthem of Champions for the ultimate rare draft experience. Okay, Dragon Trainer. Still seeing some okay red. We know the person to our right passed the Drakuseth, so we know to at least our right that the red seems to be not preferred. So looks like I'm in another red draft. We got Aetherize. Beldar Savior for deciding to go towards white. Uncharted Voyage. I'm just going to take the Uncharted Voyage here. Usually these wheel, but I'm not sure I want to ditch the blue because the Trickster is pretty good. It does die to Burst Lightning and Stab, so it's a little bit matchup dependent. Okay. Rightful Parent and Bite Down. Yeah, so maybe we should have pivoted there for the Savior. Actually, maybe feels like Boros is the place to be. Could see taking the Bite Down and doing red-green as well, since we have passed so much white. Cathar Commando and Prideful Parent makes me think that maybe Boros would be an option. I prefer to be in red-green, though, instead of red-white. I think. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think twice is good for blue-red. Still seeing some decent red options, like the Raider. Makes me think we're still base red. And I think I'll take the Raider here over the Runaway Together. Really? Surprised by that. I think I might actually take the Bushwhack over the Elemental. There's a Garrick's Uprising, too. Maybe Turtle. We'll see. don't think I want to ever play the turtle. Maybe I just take this for vault progress. Like, blocking up the ground, like, it can work. There's a colony here. We really need, like, a Balmor or something like that if we want to go. Oh, we'll see. Maybe we're just somewhere in Teamer. Probably don't run that. Alright. Yeah, I think I just take Ruby here and say blue wasn't where it was at. Okay, Cerberus versus Snare Spinner. Yeah, I think I take the Cerberus here. Okay, this one's between Bite Down and Affectionate Indrik. Kind of have a bit of top end, so I could see taking the Bite Down. But yeah, you know, I think I am okay with our top end. I'm going to take the interaction. It's close. Okay, we've got ourselves Eager Truffle Snout. That's good in red-green. We had the Balmor, so we could have been maybe a blue-red spells deck, but it just didn't feel like it was coming together. We didn't see any of the one blue combat tricks that have the card draw. Hey, Azu, how you doing? Azu Sanita? Good morning. Good time zone. All right, we got ourselves in a braid. That's nice. Shivan Dragon's okay top end. There's also Tatyova, which we could splash. There's also Raider and Think Twice. I think I'm just going to take the Shivan Dragon, though. It's a decent top end threat. Oh, okay. Ceratops for some real big top end. Don't think we're gonna run two, but we might just try to make it into big beef. I like it more than Goblin Surprise, I think. Nice. The you mean you're fair. You're fair. All right, maybe we play a Goblin Surprise. Maybe. Deck looks okay so far. Not too bad. I found having the like crazy top end has been performs better in this set than I had originally anticipated. Like most of my trophies have had greedy top end. It definitely doesn't feel like one of those sets where you just jam a whole bunch of 2-drops. Because the 2-drops don't have enough power to really like do that strategy. So it almost feels like it's going back in time a little bit where, you know, the strength of your deck was more like starting on turn 3 and making it to the late game. But I still have been struggling this set, so just figuring it out. Jim Davis is anti-Drakuseth. I've seen it win games. Obviously, I mean, like, triple pip red, triple pip green is a little bit, bold. But this draft has been kind of meh. It's not been amazing. We have a lot of blue that we could be playing. But nothing that's like spectacular outside of the Trickster, right? Yeah, just take the employment there. It does feel like it was a blue-red seat, because we have the, like, Balmor, but... Okay, I haven't gotten to play with the Sylvan Scavenging yet, but this card can just win you games. Very good. We also have Liliana, Dreadhorde General, which I think is one of the better mythics in the set. But we're not we're not going that greedy of a mana base. Thespian would be okay too. Mystic's been pretty good. But this one just feels like a scavenging. We're doing okay on power 4, I think. This one's Burst Lightning or Ruby, and I think we just have to pick up another Ruby. It helps us get our greedy top end to work. Split mana red-green is just too good. But either one of these would be good options as well. Yeah, I tend to not splash. I tend to run 2-color decks. You can splash for power. You get higher level power, but you get more mana inconsistency, right? And so, I don't know. Pros and cons either way. Embercleave, huh? I didn't. Embercleave's in this, huh? Okay. Felling Blow would be good too, and same with Burst Lightning, but when you get a chance to play with a red mythic that doesn't come around very often, I feel like you gotta. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you play this out and then like Heroes Downfall it sucks. But if they don't have removal, it's awesome. Oh, the Anthem? I gotcha. Alright, Embercleave. Oh my god, we've got Ghalta. Felling Blow. Okay. Operation Greed is still a go. Alright, I think I'm definitely going to go for the way too heavy of a top end here. Let's see if it works out. Ruby into, ramping into big stuff, I think it is an okay strat. Courageous Goblin. I think I want another Truffle Snout, though. I mean, we're just trying to get to our top end that just wins the game. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Amp Champ. We'll see. I think there's just power 4 synergies. I think we're in an okay spot. Probably won't play the Giant. More likely to probably splash a blue card. Although our fixing is kind of like Bushwhack, I probably won't. But I don't think Giant makes the cut. Okay. Just take rare Vault Progress here. Not a big fan of any of these cards. Borders, we might play Borders. We'll see. Wow, Bite Wield? And the Eagle. Interesting. Not exactly sure what people are picking up, though, if that's available. Balmor? Really? It's kind of tempting to splash Balmor, but I didn't pick up the other Balmor. Giant Growth versus black that we're not splashing. Seems okay. Let's experiment with how far we can Abuse the top end of our deck, right? All right, so we're not splashing blue. 17 creatures. We'll see. Scavenging definitely wants green. But we have more red. I wish I had picked up a red-green land. We can get Giant Growth out of here, and I guess the Whelp feels kind of mid. We're doing the Power 4 thing rather than the spells. Yeah. And then the debate here is whether or not we want to be more red than green. Really feel like we could go either way. Bushwhack helps us find the red, though. I don't know. Let's go with this. Okay, that's not bad. So we can play this one out on, no, 4, not quite. We could do Bite down in there. I guess I'm going to attack and then play Raiders or Borders. So then probably, let's see, that was 4 mana pass. I think I'd rather just go into here, attack first. We could also just play this out as a 2/2. So we could attack here. Because there's, I think, going to be a trick here on the Hunter. Okay, no. I was thinking like fake your own death or something. Okay. So are they going to Wrath then? Have they just played the... Okay, Trickster. There we go. I was like, at some point there's got to be something, right? Don't want them to get back the... Oh, so they get back the Hunter no matter what, right? If I bite down the Panda... I guess I want to attack then, and then go off of whatever they block to get the trample damage through. Yeah. I think it's just send these two... Oh, if we're going to bite, though, maybe just let it happen and play Shivan Dragon. Because the High Fae Tricksters is a problem. They didn't play this at flash speed, though. I think I'm just going to let this Panda trade. Okay. Into the card draw, both things die. It's not too worrisome. We are flooding out a little bit. I suppose if they have the removal... Oh, did they get the Trickster back with the Panda? Right. Okay. Alright, that's a couple of lands more than we would like. they have removal for my dragon, I'm gonna be a little sad. I mean, they already passed blockers, right? Attacking there. So they must have an answer for the dragon. Oh, just bounce. Do I just kill the elemental here? So I have to replay Shivan at 6, so I can't keep up the bite down anyway. Guess it answers both when I replay it. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna end up potentially with a bounce in my hand, because like, what if they have refute, right? I'm gonna do this now, because I have a feeling they have a refute. And I'm on a top deck. They do just answer this. It's not looking great. I guess Auto Tabber didn't want to leave up the red. Okay. Okay, let's see. 2-drop removal into Big Beef. Let's try it. Squire. Squire's one that we need to kill. If they play Prideful Parent, it becomes a 3/3. So we do need to eventually kill this card. It might be good enough to just kill with the Braid, because we can play this out as a 5-drop too. Let's see, blue-white. I could go for the instant speed interaction, but I think I'm just gonna go sorcery, respect the rare. Don't let it try to stick. Yeah, this seems fine. They have a voyage. Well, see, I already have 6. I think I hold the Bushwhack here. I think I just accept this trade, hold the Bushwhack. Because then turn 5, we play a 4/4. Yeah. I don't think I have any reason to not just pop the food here. It's like we're gonna be 5-drop, 6-drop, and not really having a lot of space to use our mana. Goblin Raiders comes in as a 4/3. At some point, they're gonna trade the Truffle Snout. Well, they're just gonna keep giving me the food every turn. Okay. Next turn's the turn that we decide, do we want to do, like, we could do Borders, Bushwhack, and pop food. Kind of like just getting the big beef down, but I was hoping they'd use interaction here before we get the big beef down. Because if they just counter the big beef, that sucks. And if they want to race, I feel like you can't race the Truffle Snout easily. Yeah. Okay, good, good. We got the Banishing Light. That's the sort of thing I wanted to see them play. And then the question is, can we take one more turn of not... Okay, so we could Raider to kill the Lookout. And then Bushwhack also. Oof, man. Kind of like that, right? We could attack and then play Raider, kill this, and then Bushwhack, kill the 3/3. We could also just go with the Ceratops, which gets more abused by bounce. I think let's play some interaction now. This is holding up priority. So the nice thing is that if they go for the card draw here off of Strix, we know they don't have anything. Essence Scatter. Okay, so now they're tapped out. I feel like Bushwhack here on the 3/3 flyer feels pretty good. Could be right to get rid of Squad Rallier, but... It's a pretty good tempo swing in our favor. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, but you can do that end of turn, right? With the... Like, you can draw with it. Squad Rallier doesn't tap, does it? Yeah, just for 2 white, you can look at the top 4. But it does cost 3, right? Alright, Shredded Wheat. You've got a deck tech. Okay, okay. Let's do a little deck tech here. Now, this isn't a sealed pool, right? How you doing, by the way? You're having a good Sunday there. Let's bring this up over here. Looks like you got a green-white deck going on. Let me, see. All right. So what I like to do, as is tradition, is just start with a clean slate. And then sort by color identity. Fair amount of artifacts, huh? Katanas and such. Evolving Wilds. Alright, well, so Healer's Hawk. Crystal Barricade can be good if you're trying to win in the air. Green-white isn't usually trying to do. Vanishing Light, though. Paladin's been fine. Rebuke, okay. So maybe the barricade is a maybe, right? Bushwhacks are fine. You can even trim lands if you want to. Snakes can veil. I'm not huge about Scourge. Kind of depends. Bite down, Beetle, Thespians, Rangers. Oh, Genesis Wave. Probably too many spells for Genesis Wave. If you are going to run the Genesis Wave, then you've got to not run the Bushwhacks, right? You know, the Inspiring Calls, I feel like, have been kind of miss. Hydra's good. Reclamation Sage, I think, is okay. Prowler's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Meteor Golem's alright. And then from there, that's a trickier spot, so probably run the Wilds. You don't have enough flyers to do the barricade and the barrier plan, right? I think Gold Vein Pick is okay. I don't really like the katanas again unless you have a lot of flyers. What's your top end looking like? Top end's looking a little thin for banner. Exactly. I agree, Funder. I think you'd want 5 top, you'd want 5 whiffs, right? So and you'd prefer to be just straight mono green with the triple pip greens, but wave I think you can kind of cheese it, like especially this is mostly green. So if we did go down this path, we'd have to trim, and we don't have enough permanents to run it, right? I guess you could run a bunch of katanas and stuff. I've been unimpressed with the equip 2 on the katana though. And then Burnished Heart works if you have a top end to ramp into, which you're not really doing, right? So I guess here I would feel like where you wanted to go from here is kind of nitpicky. I think this is like a good core. Um yeah, I don't know what I would, I'm not exactly sure what I would run. I mean, I guess I would just run the barricade. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to creatures you control can be good against some matchups, right? So I'd probably bring in the barricade and probably bring in like the Scourge is all right. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And then like a Giant Growth probably. We got 15 creatures. Mana value. Yeah, something like that. But I think that the last little bit is like, yeah, I could see it going in a couple of different waves. But Genesis Wave, you really want like a very creature heavy deck, right? So I don't think I'd run the wave. And then Inspiring Call, I don't know. I haven't, I don't like cards like this where like if your board's empty, they don't do anything. You can get a really good blowout if you wanted to run the call over like the Giant Growth or something like that. But I feel like Giant Growth is better most of the time. And then with the Bushwhacks, like you could splash, but I don't really see anything that's worth splashing. Double pip makes this hard. Like you could splash the elemental, but I'm just to give you like a late game flyer, something like that. Oh, you got to pick 7. Okay. Freebie for sure. Yeah. I hope that makes sense though. You don't think that, I mean, the call is very hit and miss. It's not a consistent card, but there are those moments where, um, you know, like if you can draw 1 off of it and kill a creature at instant speed, it's okay, right? So I wouldn't say it's unplayable. but you do need to have more counter synergies to make it shine. And I'm not sure you have a whole lot. You have Prowler, you have Snare Spinner, you have Mossborn Hydra and Scourge, Horn Beetle. So you've got like a couple of counter synergies, enough that like I think Inspiring Call could be okay, but for the most part, I don't like that sort of thing because you have some hands where it's going to be a dead card, right? And then the banner too. Some people like the +1/+0 on the banner. I think it kind of depends on the tempo of the deck, and I'm not sure this is one that I like it. But you know, I could see running the banner as well. But when I run the banner, I typically want a higher, greedier top end. I got you, Thunder. Yeah, well, I mean, even in a total counter heavy deck, like it still has moments where it flops, right? So, good luck, Shredded Wheat. Let us know how it goes. I'm going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back to run some drafts. So I'll leave you guys with the deck real quick, and I'll be right back. Hey, Farquad, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm experimenting with a strategy that you usually don't want to do, right? So this level of greed on the top end, usually you only want like 2 of these, right? And I think in this set, the greedy top end has been working better than it usually does, right? And we're not really getting punished for not having a whole lot of 2-drops because the pace of the set seems slower. So it's a little bit of an experiment, right? And one of the problems with top end decks like this is inconsistency, because we will get a hand that's kind of like a mold of 5 that has 2 like 7-drops in her hand, right? And I think that's partly why this set has worked better in best of 3 than best of 1, is because of that balance. So like this, for example, right, is kind of like a mole to 5 because we have 2 unplayable cards. So we could definitely have some bad curve out here and be kind of stuck. Ooh. Like, I'm not even sure we're supposed to just play the colony out on 2. Just treat it like a super greedy top end. Alright, so I think I attack here, offer the trade with the goblin, and play the truffle snout. Now, this gets super punished if they burst lightning my truffle snout, and I have nothing on the board now. So maybe trading there was wrong. Yeah. Maybe it was better to just pass and put a +1/+1 counter on it, because this card just runs away with games. Then if they have an answer for the 3/3, we play the truffle snout out, and we already have this on the ground. Okay, this is fine. Wait, do we want to bushwhack first and go find a land? I do think we want to, because we have this 6-drop in hand. Although if we wait on it, we could go get red with it, and then that helps us here. Because this way we have to go get green. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a little tricky, right, Thunder? Because, like, now I don't... Because I could see just playing it out and then going and getting red this turn with the Cerberus, but everything is fine. Everything is fine. Alright, so they'd have to have removal for the Dragon Trainer 4/4 as well, so I think I can start swinging here. Because, like, we had the next turn kind of taking off anyway, but just drawing into the red is so much better here. Oh my god, we can even Embercleave? I'm not sure I want to Embercleave into open mana. I think I just let this happen. I guess if they have a Fiery Annihilation, they stop me for a turn. You'd cleave still? I don't like doing it into the 4, but I could see that being right, too. Now, if they kill the 4/4 in response, I don't get the 3/3. Yeah, so called the Fire Annihilation. Maybe I should have done the +1/+1 counter over here. But it's still okay, we've got this. This gives +1/+1 and double strike, so the trainer doesn't get through. And it would just trade against the 4/5. Well, I think we just keep going wide, right? I think I just, like, play these out. Could have been right to just Embercleave there. Yeah. I mean, Truffle Snout with the Embercleave could have been nice, too. Because if you read the card, it says it's conditional. So create a 3/3 if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. So when it goes onto the stack, when it resolves off the stack, it checks again. So if you get rid of the 4/4, the clause is no longer valid, and you no longer get the 3/3. I love this song. Yeah, ifs are weird in Magic for sure. Dude, this is amazing. This hand looks great. See how this goes, but I think Ruby's into end is solid strat. Yeah, we'll see if the MTG boss be able to pick up this song. It hasn't been successful, but it's She Passed Away, Richwell. Okay, the 4/2 is a little less exciting. Do we just double Ruby next turn? And I play a Cerberus of my own? Excuse me, 4 next turn. Exactly, Bubbles. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Okay, I guess that was a risk. Had a bite down. Oh, but now I have the bite down? Oh shoot, they're legendary. What was I? I thought I could have 2 of them. I did not realize that they were legendary. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should, okay, with these being legendary, I probably should have done that differently then. I guess if they have a trick here, I'm kind of hosed, huh? Because then I don't have a good way to use my bite. This is okay. We're just kind of like stalling until we get to our top end. So them trading all of their early removal feels okay to me. Okay, that one we kill. So we go bite down. I guess I could have attacked with it and done that later, but like if they blocked with it, that would have been I should have offered the trade. Right? All right. Doable. Black-red archer. Okay. It gives me 4 mana next turn. I could see just like offering the trade there, but I guess next turn we could ambush Wolf instead of flashing it, and then it's pushing in as a 3/4. Perforating Artist. Okay. So if I do the wolf and then I do the bushwhack with the ruby, I would have to attack. This is a problem. I can't bite down it. I could bite down and bushwhack, but that's a 3-for-1 on artist. That feels bad. Might need to block here. I don't want to bushwhack yet. I don't want to lose my guy because I want the 3rd green. I guess I'm just going to try to race this, and maybe it's really not the way to go. Thank you for the follow there, MTG Hillbilly. I guess I'm not gonna get to resolve Drakuseth. Next turn we've got Scavenging and Bite Down. Yeah, Draco Seth is alright if you're playing the top end Cheez-It strategy. If they have removal here, I'm pretty sad, right? Okay, doesn't seem like they have removal. I think we do bite down in response on the artist. Well, actually, maybe do it now because so it doesn't get 2 for 1. I'm taking 3 damage. That feels. Well, no, we get a 3/3. Yeah, let's just do this now. Then I'm not sure I want to attack with this because if they do have something like fake, then I don't get the trigger. All right, let's just risk it. Yeah, no, it was a little bit risky, the risk there, for sure. I could even actually... Let's see, if I swing these and then Bushwhack post, I think I like that the most. Yeah, I think I take with the 3/3 and Ruby. Oh, shoot! I forgot about the card draw. Oh, I should have killed it pre-combat with the 3/3 so that they didn't get the card draw. Oh, I just gave them a whole bunch of card draw. Let's hope they don't. Hopefully they're not running an edict. Alright, I just gave them a draw 3 when I shouldn't have. Wish I had the Draco Seth, but... Yeah, hopefully they just have a bunch of stuff that doesn't really answer the board. Okay, well, that stops me from making 3/3s for a turn. We're still in good shape, right? We're still in okay shape. Maybe not good. Wait, they have 2 High Society Hunters? You're freaking kidding me. Bruh. Alright, well, if we lose this one, it's because we're getting bombed on. I think I still send this one, too. Maybe leaving Gorman's wrong. But this is my punishment for the card draw they hit into the additional hunter, right? I could just be dead here. They need to come up with 3 damage. If they have... employment doesn't do it, but... Okay, that's 8, right? Oh no, it doesn't get a +1. This one would, though. They've got a really great black-red deck. This is great. Yeah, so we're... What do we have to top deck here to win? Not a mountain. That's game. Or maybe they don't block. We needed like a trample trick or something. Yeah. Or just removal for the 5/3. But where I screwed that up was I forgot about the card draw. I should have killed the hunter before they got the card draw. Music makes all things better. The way that I do it is I play until the arena open. Once the arena open happens, I turn on the music. Right? Hell yeah, Isaiah. Cheers. I mean, I got my engagement photos done in a cemetery. It's a vibe. Now, do we Cerberus or do we Ruby? Ruby would give me 4, which doesn't really help with this hand. I think I'm just gonna Cerberus. Well, it did just happen recently, so. We got options, dog. For sure, Isaiah, for sure. Flash in the ambush wool. Or, yeah, I think that's fine. Thank you there. Can I call you Azu? Does that work? Or White Lily? Was it is what it meant? Or Blue Lily? Azu? Let's see. I think I like this. It unlocks my Cerberus, gets the 3/3 off the board. It's aggressive, but we can Ghalta next turn. We could also Embercleave, right? 1 less for each attacking creature, so that would be 1 double pip. We have Cleave, yeah. We have options, dog. We've got Ghalta too. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we could really get them with the Embercleave, right? Or we could just Ghalta and plan to Embercleave the following turn. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to pre-combat before we lose the power. Yeah, I mean, I could see send all against white, too, and just go for the Embercleave. Ugh, I want to play the big dumb creature. And we'll do Embercleave next turn. I guess this is a 3/4. Oh, that's fine. Could chump block there. Trades. This seems fine. Yeah, Ghalta wins next turn, exactly. I guess, yeah. If they have, like, a removal for Ghalta, though, if they Banishing Light here, then my Ruby doesn't look very impressive. So I could see going for the Embercleave there. Because yeah, if they have like Luminous Rebuke or something like that, it's pretty bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah. I think that makes sense, Isaiah, to do the cleave last turn. I mean, they could have the +1/+1 here. Yeah, I definitely, yeah. I still think Embercleave is going to win us the game, though. How... Yeah. I should get the value out of the Embercleave before it's too late, but I think developing the board has its merits as well. Believe in the cleave. Could have sent all. Maybe I'm playing this wrong. Let's see. If I play this out and they have another thing of removal, I'm putting myself into that situation that I was talking about where it could lose, right? So I'm thinking with like well, like they do have 2 mana up. It could be a Luminous Rebuke. I think I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna go with what Thunder's doing here, which could completely fall apart. But we're just giving our opponent hope, right? Oh, we didn't even get to play the Embercleave. Boo. I think it was wrong too, Isaiah. I think really what we wanted to do was keep useful Embercleave targets alive. Yeah, I think either way, like, we were okay, but the way that we lose that game is we're stuck with a 1/1 and a 1/2 that Embercleave doesn't help get through a target, right? And the way that we played it out makes it more likely that that was going to happen. Yeah. And it was like, how much greed are you actually going to go for, right? Now, do we just want to bite the elves? I think I can swing here and hold up the bite and then play Ambush Wolf still. If we hit a land, if I play Ruby, it lets me hit Raider. I could play Ruby and swing, but I feel like there's a trick here. I was kind of thinking maybe they had like fake or something. That's fun. Glad to hear it. I aim to please. Okay, so we don't get the Raider, which is a bummer, because if we had the Raider, well, we would have had to have something to attack, but I think this is just play this out, swing all, bite post-combat before they unlock with the... guess I want to bite before offering the trade with the Ambush Wolf. With this hand, because I'm going to Raider next turn, I'd like to have the 4-2 to be able to attack. So I think I do want to do this. If they have a stab, that would suck. I guess we do it after Ruby triggers, then. No, yeah, we just don't want them to... I guess I could have done it on their upkeep or whatever. Them having a mana dork this entire time is not great, though. The old built bird. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that was good. Well, well, well. So I guess I am attacking here, and then if they block it, we get to trade with the Raider. Oh, you would have just played the Naked Raider. Yeah, I think I liked that line. They have an answer for Raider, though. We're in trouble. And then hopefully we can just, like, no interaction, Embercleave them to death with Raider, right? If they 5-mana pass here, though, I think they have us. Well, hopefully we kill the Hawk. Nothing's guaranteed, right? Oh, shoot. No! Alright, so since they did a 5-mana pass, I think I'm just playing Dragon out. Attack with the Raider. It's okay. Like that better than when we have an Embercleave target. You would have smorked there? I don't know if I like them baking and I hit them for 3 and then I don't have a board. If they played something last turn, I definitely was gonna smork, right? What I'm hoping is that they feel like they have to keep back the Nighthawk to trade the Shivan Dragon, and we get him with the Embercleave for a bazillion damage. Like 100 bazillion damage. Mountain is lethal damage? Is it? Do I attack with Ruby as well? Or do I need it for the fire breathing? Oh wait, it's 1 cheaper to do it here anyway. This would be a 3-4. Yeah, I think I attack, right? Yeah. They do have something though. Oh, if Ghoul holds up priority. Oh, they have food too. Okay. Alright, so we tap the green, and we go for the Embercleave. Come on, don't have the perfect last card. Gotta have a little bit of Dad Rock mixed in with your Goth. Oh, they just chose death then. Unless they have bounce or something? Alright, yeah, they're just dead on board then. It's exactly 19. Embercleave is pretty nice. I mean, either way, if they sacrificed I guess I could have lived through that, right? You did call it Thunder. Hey, Azusanita87, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Thank you for supporting the community. Appreciate it, and welcome. All right, we're down to the final boss. As is tradition, I'm going to take a quick little break before the final boss, just so ads don't interrupt it or anything. And I'll leave you guys with this greedy top end, and I'll be right back. The ad break ended right at the song. Like, Every Rose Has Its Thorn is my birthday song. All right, 6-1, here we go, final boss. Greedy top end. Greed's been working for me, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but all of my 6+ win decks have had an unusually high amount of 4+ drops. We've also been drawing our early game, so it's not like we don't have an early game, but... Now, do we need 4, or do you get... Should we... Okay, so do I Colony here, or do I Ruby? I kind of think Ruby, because Ruby attacks better. Because we're just going to play the Truffle Snout anyway. Like, if they don't have an answer here, next turn this attacks in, and like, I'm not sure I care about the ramp being lost. Yeah, the psychedelic rock of Jefferson Airplane, chef's kiss. Okay, that was the risk we ran, was that they had removal for Ruby. Yeah, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So I have a fun story about Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Well, this is perfect. They're keeping up Refute, and we just pass here. I got my wisdom teeth removed, and so I was like on drugs and kind of out of it. And both times that I had surgery, I watched Fear and Loathing afterwards. I'm not exactly sure why, but it felt like the right decision at the time. And so I fondly remember that. Fondly remember that that movie. Well, we can just remove the 3/4, or we can just Ghalta and swing. I too have experienced this. Yeah, I think this is fine. Again, if they have removal for Ghalta, maybe I should be trying to keep my 3 drops alive and use the bite downs more. I think they have a Refute. So getting Ghalta down when they didn't have the counterspell feels good, because I think that's what they've got. Okay, so they're tapped out. I think I just win by, yeah, bite down, bushwhack, anything there was win. So, there we go. First trophy of the new season.